And I think we are recording now. Okay. So this is just kind of my little, this is right from Mu Alpha Theta's website. So Mu Alpha Theta is like the National Math Honor Society in the United States of America. So it's the actual Math Honor Society. This is their little synopsis here. So we are what's called the Biglerville chapter of Mu Alpha Theta. And because we just started it last year, you guys would be the first members of the Biglerville National Math Honor Society. So that's what it's called. If you ever want to check out their website, it's just mualphatheta.org. They have, if you would ever want to see scholarships and contests available, they give out 3 scholarships every year. Now, Anthony, this wouldn't be for you this year because you're only a junior, but Lily, you could apply, for example, for any of these scholarships if you wanted to. Deadline would be February. So if you wanted to, you'd have to apply by February. So those are available for you to check out. The only requirement is that you're a member of Mu Alpha Theta, which you are. So there's that. And then this is for anybody that's in Mu Alpha Theta. It doesn't matter what grade you are. They do contests every year. So this one, you make a math video. And it's like obviously math based, but it's also like entertaining. So it'll be corny, of course, but you can make that, send it in, and then there's a cash prize. There's also like a t-shirt design contest, stuff like that. So if you're ever interested in that stuff, you just check it out on their website. And then if you have any questions, you would just ask me about it. The biggest thing is you can't, I don't think you can like submit like anything for the contest like by yourself. Like you'd have to give it to me and I would submit it on your behalf. That's what keeps it, from just like any Joe Schmo just submitting to Mu Alpha. So you have to be a member of it in order to do it. All right. All right. So right now, the requirements just from their end is that you have to have a 3.0, which is a B, collectively. So across all your math courses to join. I'm thinking about next year, though. And Lily, you won't care because you're graduating. But Anthony, thinking about changing it next year, the kids have to have a 90% average. That's what it was at my old school. So I'm going to probably propose that at the end of the year and just have you guys do a survey. Like, do you think we should change that to 90% or do you think we should keep it at as long as it's a B average, which it was 83%? Or do you think we should bump that up to 90%? So I might toss that in there and just see what the students think. And this is mainly what I wanted to say for this year. So on their website, they're like, oh, Mu Alpha Theta students should do like service hours. They should serve the math community and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to go to like 17 math competitions and like, cheer math on and all that stuff. Like we have lives and that's like a bit much. So our old school was like, what we could do is we can rally around Pi Day because that's like the only thing that math people can celebrate. So like since Pi Day and Minithon were always like kind of close together in terms of date, we decided to sell pie at the school for Pi Day. And I think it was like $1 a slice, or you can buy like a whole pie for $10. And then all the proceeds went to Minithon. So I just wanted to kind of share with everyone like what we did at Lower Dolphin and run it by you guys. Because here's the thing, if we want to do this at our school this year, this is definitely not something that the teacher does. Like this is something that's kid run. I'm just there to guide and to help however you need me to help. Like I can tell you what to do, but if the kids don't basically run the show and show up and do it, like take care of it, like it can't happen. So there's a couple of things. This was funny. This was our president took one for the team. We auctioned off a pie for $30 to a student. He wanted a pie base. Of 35. Like, the kids got, like they get excited about it. They wait till the end of the day to, like, auction off this pie. You know, one kid bought it for $35 if he could pie our Mu Alpha president in the face. Lower Dolphin, we raised almost $2,500 for Minithon from Pi Day. So we definitely have seen a lot of success with it. But here's just some examples of like what some of the kids made. So like we would make our kids, like you had to donate 2 pies. That took place of service hours. So instead of like having to put in service hours and tutor, we just said you have to contribute 2 pies, which in turn we would sell to raise money for kids with cancer. But you can see like that's kind of how we laid it out. Like we would like set up our classroom with tables, the kids would drop off their pies. And then this is like, these are the officers, these are the students, the members of the Math Honor Society. Like they're running the show kind of, they're selling it, handing it out to kids. And like, as a teacher, like I would just kind of sit in the back corner and let them do their thing. And if they needed me, I'm here. But yeah, they kind of ran the show. This is my old classroom, but you can see like the students throughout the day are just stopping in and they're just getting pie to go. And then this is them at the end, towards the end of the day there's the 4 diamond symbol and stuff. But yeah, so the school always, like, it was always a big hit. Everyone rallied, everyone was so excited for it. And when I initially got hired at Biglerville, they were intrigued about like, what is this thing that you do for Lower Dolphin Pi Day? So I had to tell them all about it. And I said, don't you have a Math Honor Society? And they're like, no, we don't. I said, oh, well, that would be really cool if you can get enough kids interested. So I told them that I'd be happy to, you know, try to get things rolling. I'm in a meeting, babe. I'll be done soon. So anyway, what we did is we told the members when they joined, your only service hour requirement is to donate 2 pies. That's the trade-off for joining the club. So you don't have to do any tutoring hours or attend monthly meetings. You just have to donate 2 pies for Pi Day. And then we would have a sign-up sheet, like we need you to help out, like can you come period 1, period 2, period 3, whatever, for a portion a day and help out. And what made it really successful was a lot of math teachers, we would offer our students extra credit to bring in pies. So like for me, my kids were dying for extra credit. So like they would drop off like 3 pies in the morning because they were really hungry for extra credit. And then we were able to cut those up and sell them. And then, like I said, we would sell slices for $1, or a lot of kids would actually just buy a whole pie for $10. And actually, we would pick like the top 4 pies, like that looked like really cool or amazing, and we actually would auction them off to teachers, like do a silent auction on a Google spreadsheet. And then teachers, knowing that the money goes to cancer, would just like donate ridiculous money. Like I think we sold a pie for like $100 the one year. They didn't mind, you know, donating the money. So, and no one would ever complain like, oh, $10 for a pie, because obviously the money goes to sick kids. So, you know, if you complained, we would just be like, you know, you're being a jerk, right? And then I think I started this 2 years ago at Lower Dolphin. I brought in donuts. I said, why don't we sell donuts? Because donuts are circles and we use pie in circles. So we sold donuts as well, and they went over really well. So that kind of made it fun too. So this is just for all of you guys in Mu Alpha Theta, just to think it over if you're interested in doing that here. If you're interested in doing it, then I'll be happy to put in the, you know, request forms, get the signatures, do the mechanical work to get it set up. But you guys basically need to run the show. Like you need to like be behind it, be taking the money, selling it, helping set it up, helping like run pie to places, stuff like that. Because I definitely can't do it by myself. So if you are interested in it, you know, make sure that you mark it. There's a survey that I kind of want everyone to fill out just so I know for sure what I'm looking at there. And I posted the survey link in our Google Classroom. So everyone got that little sheet of paper that had the access code for Google Classroom. So if you haven't, make sure you guys join that. And then if you could just do that survey, that would be great. And if we don't want to do the Pi Day thing, that's totally fine. I'm not going to make anyone do service hours or anything like that. It's just something that if we do want to do it, like I need to put in the paperwork now to get it approved. So Ms. Graham would like to see that now. All right. So that's it. I just wanted to have a chance to talk with you guys. And like I said, I recorded this, so I'll be sending this email out to everyone for you guys all to see. So unless you guys have questions, that's it. Thanks for giving me your time tonight. And have a good night. All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Mama.